Today's lesson is about one variable statistics. We want to use graphing calculator to figure out a 5-number summary, which means mean, standard deviation, lower quartile, median, upper quartile. For the basic data, which means for each data only repeat once, all the frequency is 1. You just need to put your data into L1 and then push stat, go to calculate, then press one variable statistics. You will get all this value. In this class, I focus on when we have a frequency list. We need to put the data into stat, then go to edit. We need to put the data value in L1 and a frequency value in L2. Then push stat calculate. Remember, it's a one variable stats. Therefore, press one variable stats, and we will figure out all the value for these 5 properties. Let's go to this example. In a particular weekday, the number of cups of coffee drunk by each employee in the head office of a company was counted below. The results are summarized in the following table. We need to calculate, first of all, the mean number of cups of coffee drunk. Secondly, we need to figure out the standard deviation. First of all, we will press stat, then go to edit. We put enter. L1 will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For L2, you need to put a frequency. It will be 4, 6, 10, 15, 12, and 8. Then we go back to stat again. We need to calculate. This is a one variable statistics, so we press enter. They will ask you, this is a L1, and we know that we put frequency into L2, so we go to L2. That will be second 2, it will be L2. Then put enter, enter. See, we got the X bar, that's a mean. And this one is a standard deviation. Remember, this sigma notation is a standard deviation. This N stands for the number of data. We can move on. So we got minimum value, first quartile, median, third quartile, and a maximum value. Now let's go to another example. For this data, it's continuous data. The table below shows heights of the group of 100 females. Find the value of Y. Then write down the mean height for these females and then the standard deviation. For the Y value, we are given the information all the female are 100. So we use 100 minus 7 minus 35 minus 33 minus 2 minus 1. We got the Y equals 22. Then we need to put this into graphing calculator. Since the data is continuous, therefore you need to figure out the midpoint. We do 140 plus 150 divided by 2, you will get a 145, 155 until 190. Now, we will use a graphing calculator, put L1 is this data, and L2 will be this frequency. Now we need to put all data into stat. First of all, we need to clear the memory of this graphing calculator. We do second plus 712, clear the memory, then put the enter. So we go to stat, edit. We got 145, enter. Now we put all the data in. Remember the frequency, we put L2. Now we go to stat, calculate. Remember this is a one variable statistics, so put enter. Enter. For the frequency list, that's the second 2 will be L2. Then calculate. This will be the answer. If we're looking for the median, it shows below. So for question above, the mean will be 162.95, and the standard deviation will be 9.75.